process. Yeah. What? Yeah, my people, them some evil, but don't believe them, believe. They cannot reason. Yeah. Hey, look what we've got here in the news today. Look at what we got here. It's Blueface. He's hitting on a transgender. He got caught in 4K hitting on a transgender. But Blueface be looking boozed up as much as he is booed up with this transgender. He had referred to her as being a transformer, like the Decepticons and, Megatron and his gang. And no, isn't Megatron the good one? I'm not sure. I'm not a Transformer freak, man. What's the name of our guy who starred in the Transformer movie? And he played the role of Even Steven. That was his first character. His real name. Why I'm forgetting his real name. But he has been through it. He just got a lady arrested when he was seen pulled up to a vehicle asking why the woman is recording him. And he told her to stop and leave. And I got further update that that kid who starred in the Transformer movie, who is now all grown up, he got the lady arrested because he have been through it, just as little Nas X was found, on the street, butt naked, walking. And I think Lil Nas X was arrested as well for public indecency or something like that. So a lot of times these celebrities and stars go through a lot of things, whether it be drugs or stress, depression, from all the pressure of the fame that they have to deal with. A lot of people can't handle fame, and that is why Vybz Kartel is one of my favorite. He is my favorite artist, like the ultimate favorite, along with Pooh Shiesty, Kodak Black, ASAP Rocky, 50 Cent, and a lot more. Trust me, I could go on and on because I appreciate the artists who are capable, who love the music so much that it becomes easy for them to find a consistent amount of hits without any difficulty, you know what I'm saying? And they have a variety of sound, style, swag, and all of that. Shout out to Ludacris. I know a lot of these new age folks be disrespecting him, all over social media, but nonetheless, he is a major star. He have contributed a lot of hit songs, a lot of banger, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to all the greats, man, you know what I'm saying? So this is Blueface hitting on a transgender, and I think he should have known. And you can see that he's very tipsy. He's under his alcohol, you can see his eyes, his face, and how relaxed or, he has that look. And this is a bar also, so obviously he's drinking. And these big celebrities like Blueface, they drink right around the clock, man. Be smoking blunts wherever, just like myself. And it's funny how I haven't start this video lighting up a blunt. But, I'm at work, yeah. Now, listen, let me tell you this now. So the post from Hollywood Unlock exposed Blueface. And the post reads that Blueface tried to bag waitress before realizing she is transgender, and later he had called her a transformer, which is sort of disrespectful because a lot of transgender, they don't really accept the transformer name, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people believe that transgender women and men should be the one to come clean by telling whoever they're dating their status and how they identify and all that crap, you know what I'm saying? But it would be unfair, you know what I'm saying? It would be unfair to say that they have transitioned when their transition, especially the ones who have been through the surgical transformation, you know what I'm saying? Like that can also be seen as a life and death threatening situation. Like it could have ended fatal. And we're talking about people who doing surgery right here. And speaking about a surgery just randomly to everyone you meet or who shows interest in you, it is not fair for someone to have to open up about surgery, them doing surgery to someone. I mean, it's on the men, right? It's on their part to ask questions, right? Because we've seen so many of these videos where so-called straight guys unalive transgender women because they never told them that they were transgender, and that's bull. You know what I'm saying? You're just shamed that you made a mistake because you allow the head of your penis to rule you instead of the brain, the head on your body. You know what I'm saying? So it's on every man who claim that they're straight or who don't want to affiliate with transgender. It's on you to ask question of the woman you meet. You know what I'm saying? Some of them may transition more perfectly, looking more of a woman without any flaws, showing any sign of being a man or being a man, right? While others would have a little sign that they are, male, but haven't, fully got all of the, item they need for the full transformation. And some of them just, no matter how much they transition, you'll still see that masculinity on them. But you can definitely, well, I for one can sense a certain level of masculinity on the appearance of the waitress here that Blueface is hitting on, right? And he should have been smart enough. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video for y'all to hear what he's saying to her, right? I think Blueface actually did this because he wants to stay in the media. Because all of these major celebrities, it's their job, it's their point of duty to always stay relevant, especially the ones who are a part of the secret society in the music industry, you know what I mean? Like, it's always a competition. Like, we have FIFA going on, the World Cup. They have to do things. Some of them have to do things to, stay in the media, getting headline stories, and you know what I mean? And this is why I'm telling you that I respect Vibes Cartel. He's able to handle fame. A lot of celebrities can't handle fame. They have to go outside of doing some normal things, you know what I mean? Which a lot of people can say that Vibes Cartel is going out of his way to doing some abnormal stuff or, staying in the media. But Vibes Cartel is just enjoying his life and he's very happy after being incarcerated for 13 years. It's nothing hard to understand. You know what I mean? Some people just hate him. And the fact that they hate him, they try to, orchestrate some ludicrous type of reasoning or opinion to, that doesn't make any sense, to try to belittle or belittle Vibes Cartel. So I'm gonna play this video right now and let's see what Blueface is going on with. Cause this ain't normal, bro. Like, when I say this ain't normal, I mean like Blueface, he knows what he's doing. Because if he actually turned her down after realizing, he's acting as if he had realized late. That is my opinion, right? And maybe it's possible that he never realized because he's boozed under his alcoholic beverages. But I don't know about anyone else, but with me, when I'm very much intoxicated, I'm still in control. But I will just allow the alcohol to have me staggering sometime. Sometimes it's hard to walk straight, but that's just about it. And sometimes I choose to just have a vibes going wild, being more talkative. But it's not necessarily the alcohol causing me to do it. It's my choice because I'm aware that I don't have to say what I choose to say when I'm drunk. I've never drank so much to the point of not remembering what have occurred or got lost of the present time. You know what I mean? So let me play this now. I've been talking too long. Let y'all see this video and analyze it on your own. You know what I'm saying? So Let me play this. What the f- is this? Okay. You look real good. Your number? Number, yeah. Alright. Here. You look real good. Your number? I have a number, yeah. Alright. Here. Yeah, so Blueface said to her, the waitress, who is a trans woman, Blueface said to her that, hey, come here. And he's saying that she's beautiful. Can I have your number? He wants her number. Let's hear it again. Real good. Your number? I have a number. All right. Here. You look real good. Your number? I have a number, yeah. All right. She doesn't have a number yet, I think is what she said, which I think she was scared to get exposed, but so she was being respectful because she respectfully declined his offer, his request. She kindly rejected and respectfully rejected his request, is what I should have said, because a lot of these trans women, they're scared to, getting hit on, like, I mean, a lot of gay people and transgender women, they tend to they tend to show more interest in straight men, instead of gay men, because I think they it shows and it gives them a feeling of, a proud spirit, like, they have the ability to seduce, and they do because it's sort of like a new thing amongst mankind, although it's not new, but now with social media it's everywhere, but it has been around for centuries, from probably the very beginning. Probably, I think Satan was the first transgender, from Lucifer to being, you know having like two sexual organ, the goat head of Mendes, 5 points, the 5 point star, you know. Yeah, that's a whole nother episode. So the other slide, let's play what he said in the other slide, right? When he found out that she was a trans woman, and this is where he referred to her as being a transformer. I know what you are. I am. I know what you are. 100%. You are a transformer. Absolutely. Okay, okay. All right. I thought I was tripping, child. I heard I was like, hold on. You can give me some chicken strips, barbecue sauce. Southern fries. Southern fries, is that okay? Yeah, that's cool. Child, that's a man. Hey, but look, he was smiling, looking down in his phone as if he got the number. And it seemed as if he's a full-time streamer now, because who is the cameraman? I think he is live streaming in the bar. And our waitress here is probably, she show a bit of emotion, which tends to display some, regrets. Like, look at the face that she's giving, the look. You know what I mean? Like, it's sort of a look of, what's the term? Other than reject, disappointment. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't really liking the attention, you know? She would feel much better in private because she know the backlash that may have come with all that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I could rise back my camera because something is definitely wrong. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. So she seems nice, and that's just life. And we got to be respectful, And Blueface, he is sort of respectful, but he's still a cloud chaser. Because look at him smiling, looking at the number. And then he looked up and then he was like, chat, she's a trans. Like, come on, Blueface, you like her. You're the one who made the approach. So don't turn back. You know what I'm saying? Let me go see what's this one black for y'all to hear what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Let me play this one back.
I know what you are. I know what you are. You are a transformer. Okay, okay. All right. I thought I was tripping, child. I heard I was like, hold on. You can give me some.
Okay, so look, you heard what she said? She said absolutely. And that is why I'm telling that it's on a man's part to figure out or to ask question. Because she never lied. And maybe if most of these guys who ended up unalive these transgender, even though things result in many different way when these transgender are being attacked with their date, right? Because of disappointment, right? Sometimes the transgender women beat their ass in the streets. I've seen video where these transgender are attacked and getting punched, and they everything turn around and the transgender end up winning the fight, destroying the guy who she went on the date with, who first attacked her. You know what I'm saying? So they're strong for some of them. You know what I'm saying? They're strong. So don't, and it's not fair to unalive them because they never came clean. Like that is not something you can expect someone to go around exposing of themselves to everyone that they meet or come across. That is unfair for your people to be saying, because it's the man's job to ask questions, right? And to make it clear that look, some women will definitely get upset if you say to them on their first date that look, are you a pure woman? Were you born a woman? Because I don't want to make mistake and end up in bed with some woman that had transitioned. You know, it's on the men's part to do these things. You can't expect for you yourself don't come clean. A lot of people, 99.9% of people lie or they withhold information from the people they date, right? Just like a lot of women, they hold back information about who the real daddy is of the baby they give birth to. So don't expect. Y'all people are the most lying ass MFKRs, and y'all want other people y'all hate to be the most honest. And y'all are the most liars. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen it here in Jamaica where a lot of straight artists keep, this hate speech against gay people, right? And we've seen people in the music here in Jamaica who are being accused of being gay, looking out for their friends, helping to build them, right? While all these straight artists who claim that they're straight and preaching hate against those who they claim to be gay, right? These straight folks who are speaking these hate comments, right, to these accused folks in the music here, right? They, the straight ones, they artists here in Jamaica who claim that they're straight, who preach the most hate towards the people who they accused of being gay, right? These so-called straight artists, they don't help to build other straight friends, right? So if the gay people are helping to build using their own funds to invest in their friends, right? And building each other. So why can't the straight artists do the same? You know what I mean? And that is the thing. Straight people have more problem that they create in society than the gays. It seems to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. So hope you understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, people love the easy fight, you know what I'm saying? People love to fight the easy fight. Like, look at all these people going around for pedophile, exposing them on video, beating them up. But what about the heinous serial killers? You know what I mean? What about the people? What about the cops who are unaliving your children? Why don't y'all go beat them up and go embarrass them in the streets? What, you know what I mean? There are more serious of evil men and women out there that we should be exercising these humiliation and embarrassing moments towards, instead of choosing the easiest fight. And that is the problem with society, why evil seems to outweigh the little good that we do. You know what I mean? So we need to first deal with the more serious issues, because gay people is not such a serious of problem to society like much of the straight people, and a lot of these straight people who are rapists and who are some of the most evilest people a part of society, they tend to feel good whenever this hate speech against gay people comes up. It gives power and a sense of normal, it gives these evil, wicked, straight people a sense of being normal, because society make it seems as if being gay is the worst thing, and they will tend to use the Bible to say that God don't like that when they're not godly. They're all hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people won't open up their mouth and say the real disgusting things towards the real disgusting people of society. No, they choose the easiest culprits that are more peaceful, you know what I'm saying, to preach hate against. So that is what I want to say. So let me just play back this video here from top and let y'all hear what's going on. Okay, here we go.
Here. You look real good. Your number? I have a number, yeah. Alright. Here. You look real good. Your number? I have a number, yeah. Alright. Here. I know what you are. I am. I know what you are. 100%. You are a transformer. Absolutely. Okay. Alright. I thought I was tripping, child. I heard I was like, hold on. You can give me some chicken strips, barbecue sauce. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Child, that's a man.
So when you seen Blueface bumped her fist like that, that is his body language. There you go. He just did it. It shows he is actually disrespecting her, because this is how you respond to greeting your male friend. That is not a gesture you make towards a woman. So that was Blueface way of displaying signs of disrespect behavior towards her. So this wasn't a good moment for her at all, you know what I mean? And she seems cool, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Blueface know what he's doing. He knows, he definitely knows. He probably went to this bar because he heard that there was a transgender there. Because he's a streamer now, and that is what they do to stay relevant. So I'm putting that past Blueface. Even though Blueface, he has this two-face, like in Batman, right? That he sometimes seems subtle, but it can be his way of playing innocent. Those people who behave and act innocent all the time, but behind closed door and in the dark, they be the craziest troublemaker. You know what I'm saying? That's possibly Blueface. And we going to end it here. So take